for the people who know you from back in the days, when they meet you now, do you all ever chat about those days? When you all were setting up equipment and when you all were doing other things, trying. You had a band at the age of 13.
Yeah, I think one of my band members, Kumari, passed away, and another member, along with Shivamani,
Right.
Jojo and John Anthony also passed away.
Okay.
Shivamani is here, and Shivamani actually is the earliest one I met, because
Okay.
I know him from the age of 13,
Wow.
and so he shares probably every part of my life.
Oh, lovely. Right.
He's been a collaborator and a friend, and even now we speak.
Right, and both of you are such geniuses in your own space. I have to go back and talk about your music. What was that band at the age of 13? What music did you make?
Those are mainly film songs, like Mera Naam Joker and Ilayaraja songs. And
Right.
so I was actually first started playing on TV,
Right.
on a show called Wonder Balloon on National Network.
Right.
And that took a next step, and then people started coming. When all the mandirs have, they have festivals.
Right.
And so we used to do light music festivals.
Okay.
And so in every corner of the road near Mylapore,
Right.
or special places, so we used to rent out equipment.
Yeah.
And so that used to happen before, and then they suddenly said, "Why don't you come and do the show?"
Right.
So I would perform with my band, just smaller band.
Wow.
And that happened. And then post that was leaving school and joining.
Right.
Doing that.
Right. When you started making this amazing music that we all still listen to, I also saw in this episode that you talk about breaking a lot of barriers. At that time, someone would say, okay, tabla is not supposed to be played like that. Fusion can't be a mix of so many things. Were there many detractors who would say, okay, you can't mix these two things?
They were, but my boss was Mani Ratnam, so he was more like a collaborator.
Right.
So he didn't care. I said, "This is what people are saying." I said, "Don't care about them. I like it. You like it. So just ignore them." So whenever I used to get confused by these people talking, I would ask him, like, "What do you think?" Everybody's like scaring me. Like, sounds good. Just don't worry.
I could have covered all your music, but we don't have that much time. So I will cover something that really I liked also, and all your fans have. If I take you back to making music for Roja, Roja was something that was sensational. Everybody was buying cassettes and CDs. Do you have any memory of making that music?
Yes. It's just, I can never forget every song. We were just having fun. We were, all the stuff which I learned before on other albums, which I was creating for other artists.
Right.
This one was a piece of cake, because the moment when we got the green signal, when I got the green signal from Mani Ratnam saying that go ahead and do music, so I was just making tunes, I was making ideas, and I would send him on the tape, in cassette tapes, to his house, and he would listen to it and get back. So I had not accepted anything. I didn't have enough money for petrol for my car, so I couldn't go out. So 6 months I took off from the studio, because I was playing as a keyboard player outside, right? I took off from the thing. I didn't do any jingles, because I thought it'll take my attention off from what I was trying to do, and trying to focus. And it was painful. It was, sometimes you sit there and you felt like the whole world is crushing you. And that pressure was there, and also the freedom. But when things happened, and engineer Sridhar was there, and we'll just have fun. He will record, and I'll start playing, and he will take 1, take 2, take 3, this variation, going on and on. And the whole team was actually, it's a beautiful team, very intimate. And there's Sujata, there was Raja, and there was guitarist Kabuli, and Shivamani, of course. All of them, whom I vibe with. It's not like somebody alien coming in. So, and in my own studio, so I was not intimidated.
Right. Mr. Mani Ratnam always gave you the freedom that go and make and don't listen to anyone. If it's good, it's between you and me. Were there ever moments when there were differences? And then what happens?
No, I think there was tremendous respect for him.
Yes.
because his work is a testament, for what. And I was worried just I'd be, as a fan, I was thinking I want to let him down.
Right.
So that was my only fear. Like, what if I let him down? Because he's one of the biggest and one of my favorite directors, so I should not let him down. Let him down in the movie, make great music, because he's got great music from Mr. Raja. And they were such a great team. So that weight was on me.
Right. And every viewer would agree, Ma Tujhe Salam was another path-breaking one, which played on the television forever. And, it still gives people goosebumps when it plays on any occasion. Where did you record that? What is the memory of that one?
You all know about Bharat Bala and Kanika and my friendship with them, because before Roja we were working together for commercials. I do the music, they would produce. Right. And he was also my schoolmate. So when I didn't meet them after Roja, because it'd been like a very small circle of directors and my work was intense. So I couldn't meet my friends. There was so much of pressure, fame, and a lot of things happened. The first 5 years, marriage and this and that, Hindi, and things opened up.
Right.
So 96, I think, is when I met him after an award ceremony, and we caught up. We were talking.
Right.
And before Roja, we were planning to do something, a private song. And so those ideas came up. Why don't we do something like this?
Right.
I think it was Destiny. Sony Music came to India for the first time.
Right.
And India's 50th year of independence. Strange, right? It's a great culmination.
How things fall in place, yeah.
So everything fell into place. And I still can't think that we pulled it off in such a short time. I think 3 to 4 months we finished the whole album.
Right.
We went to London, recorded, we went to Pakistan, recorded Nusrat Saab.
Right.
And so then it became, I think it was one of the first albums to be bought by Sony International. All over the world.
Right.
So when I went to France the next year, I was popular already. So those videos were popular, I believe. So
right.
a lot of things happened.